Well, hello, travel family. Danny here with Nationwide Cruises and Vacations, and it's that time for another unfiltered travel talk. And I want to give you the pros and the cons of booking what's called a guaranteed room on your cruise. You may or may not have been given this option when you were booking a cruise vacation, and if you were not given this option, then it could have simply meant that that sailing did not have guaranteed rooms on that particular sailing. So, what is a guaranteed room? It's a room that when you book it, the majority of the time you are going to get the price advantage of getting a lower rate than picking your room at time of booking. So it's a price advantage for you. You're booking a suite, whether you're booking one of those coveted balcony veranda staterooms, ocean view, an inside, or one of those really cool rooms that face the inside of the ships, like on the Oasis or the Icon class of ships over there with Royal Caribbean and the Central Park and Boardwalk and Surfside. Those are some cool options for people to book. But when you book a guaranteed room, I've already said it, you're usually going to get a price advantage. You are going to get a much lower price than picking your room at time of booking. Is this an inventory control? Is this something revenue at the cruise lines like doing because they have more control over the inventory of every single departure? But guess what? You're taking advantage of the discount by letting them book your room. Some of the things that you need to understand when you are booking a guaranteed room is you don't know where your room is going to be on the ship. You don't know when your room is going to be assigned. It could be assigned a few days after you pay the initial deposit. It could be paid when you make the final payment on the cruise. Or it could literally be the week or the day before departure that your room is actually assigned for you. So you don't know where your room is going to be on the ship. So if you're traveling, say, with a family, and you want to take advantage of what so many families are doing now, they are booking a suite with a lot more space and on certain ships, some extra perks there. And then they're booking an interior room across from them for their kids or their extended family or friends. So they get the suite and then they get an interior room, and they're taking advantage of having all that extra room by having a suite. And then, of course, a lot of people are doing connecting balconies. That's a huge thing, and those go really, really fast. So if that is something you must have, if you have to have, rooms across directly from each other or next door to each other or connecting, or those of you that you need a room that is close to an elevator for, mobility reasons, whatever the reason may be, this is not something you should do. You should not take advantage of the guaranteed room option. And you've got to, unfortunately, let's just be honest, you're going to have to pay the higher fare and pick your room so you know exactly what you have, for your needs, for your particular vacation, whatever they may be. Another thing that you need to know about when you are booking a guaranteed room, and this even applies to suites on some ships, you may have an obstructed view. You may go out on your balcony or look out your window, and there may be a lifeboat directly in front of your room, and you either have zero view or it's obstructed, say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever the percentage is. So you may not have a full ocean view from your balcony or from your ocean view window. So that's another reason. And then, of course, oh, once they're assigned, they are typically assigned, and it's not easy to change the room if they can be changed. If you want to try to change your room, say it got assigned and you don't like the room that was assigned, chances are there may not be nothing else available in that exact category. And there's a lot of category codes on a cruise. And I get into that on another Unfiltered Travel Talk sometime. I'm going to show you how many different categories there can be on one single ship, and how confusing it can be for the consumer looking at the different categories. For us, your travel advisors, your travel concierge, it's not too confusing because we're in there every single day and we know the ins and outs of it. So I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to do an Unfiltered Travel Talk on all the different categories on a cruise. So I digress there. So what I'm saying is, if a room is assigned and you don't like it, you may not be able to change it unless you pay the higher fare difference. And if there's even another room available, because your room may not have been assigned until the day before or the week before. And at that point, the ship is full. And ships are pretty well going out full these days. So that is the lowdown on a guaranteed room option. Do you want the lowest fare, or do you have to have specific rooms for whatever your vacation needs require? So that's it. I hope that was informative, and I'll be back soon for more Unfiltered Travel Talk here. Have a great day.